Fasten your seatbelts, F1 fans. We're about to speed into unprecedented demands and high-octane negotiations. Toto Wolff removed the curtain on Lewis Hamilton's shocking new contract stipulations. Can Mercedes meet these sky-high expectations, or will this herald a seismic shift in the racing world? Start your engines and join us for the full-throttle revelation. Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion, is poised on the precipice of creating a monumental record, his 8th World Drivers' Championship. But there's a plot twist in this thrilling saga. His contract with Mercedes expires at the end of 2023, and the suspense intensifies by the second. The winter has passed, Christmas decorations have been packed away, and yet there's no news about Hamilton's renewed contract. Fans around the globe are yearning to see him ink a deal that'll keep him burning rubber on the racetracks. But what's holding up the negotiations? Why hasn't the contract been signed, sealed, and delivered? There are whispers of a secret clause being offered by Toto Wolff to tempt Hamilton to stay. A clandestine, game-changing offer could be the missing puzzle in these contract discussions. But what could it be? An unprecedented level of control over the team strategy? A record-breaking salary package? Or maybe a step towards team ownership? The speculation is as gripping as any Grand Prix finish. Will Hamilton cross the finish line with Mercedes once again? Only time will tell. After a roller coaster 2021 season finale, Lewis Hamilton threw fans into a whirlwind of suspense, stepping back from all forms of media and transforming into a shadowy figure. Social media updates, interviews, public appearances. He went dark on all fronts. The air was thick with uncertainty, whispers of Hamilton's potential retirement echoing around the racing world. Was this the end of the illustrious Hamilton era? The adrenaline-fueled offseason was consumed by speculation. Was Hamilton about to hang up his helmet for good because of the chaotic season finale? But just when the silence was almost deafening, Hamilton roared back into the limelight in 2022, rejuvenated and hungry for redemption. The elusive 8th world title that had slipped from his grasp the previous year was again in his sights. Sadly, the Mercedes W13, his steed for the season, did not quite measure up to the powerhouse of the Red Bull RB18. Max Verstappen, Hamilton's relentless adversary, effortlessly swept across the finish line, clinching victory in what was one of the most dominant performances in F1 history. Yet, Hamilton's fans remained undeterred. For years, he has known his desire to continue his high-octane dance with danger and speed. But why then hasn't a new contract been signed yet? Team principal Toto Wolff provides a glimpse behind the scenes, stating that discussions over a fresh Mercedes deal for Hamilton are yet to commence. The reason? Hamilton's winter adventures around the globe, including an exhilarating expedition to Antarctica. Hamilton expressed his eagerness to stick with Mercedes for possibly another half-decade in October. While Wolff has shown restraint and not imposed a deadline for the contract negotiations, he affirms that their relationship over the past decade has been rock solid. "We have a full year to go. We've been so aligned in the last 10 years, our relationship has grown. It's just a matter of time," he says, indicating that a new agreement is approaching. "Being back in Europe, we'll stick our heads together, wrestle a bit, and then leave the room with white smoke after a few hours." As the suspense thickens, rumors are swirling about the potential worth of Hamilton's new contract. The current deal is estimated to be worth $40 million annually, even before any bonuses or appearance fees are considered. As F1 fans and Hamilton loyalists eagerly await the news, the 2023 season looms, promising high drama, nail-biting races, and potential history in the making. In the high-octane world of Formula One, Lewis Hamilton's salary has sparked a high-stakes debate. Some argue that the astronomical paycheck makes him the highest-earning driver in F1 history, while others contend that Red Bull's racing prodigy, Max Verstappen, has edged past him in earnings. Regardless of the debate, there's no debate that both drivers are comfortably in the realm of the ultra-wealthy. The thrill of the race aside, it's a godsend that drivers' salaries aren't currently tethered to the budget cap, granting them the freedom to command whatever paycheck their talent, skill, and reputation can demand. In Hamilton's case, this translates to an eye-watering amount. After all, the man is a living legend, the most successful driver to ever grace the circuit. Whisperings within the racing community suggest that the 7-time world champion has been offered a staggering $73 million per season, and that's just the base pay. The figure doesn't even factor in the additional income that flows from bonuses. Intriguingly, the new contract does come with a twist. Unlike his current agreement, there's no championship victory bonus. Every time Hamilton clinched a title in the past, he pocketed a cool $27 million. The rumored contract duration stretches over 2 years, which means Hamilton would still be scorching the asphalt well into his 40s. The anticipation is palpable, the stakes are high, and as Hamilton fans and F1 enthusiasts eagerly await for the ink to dry on the new contract, the promise of electrifying races and the possibility of more titles looms large on the horizon. In an exhilarating turn of events, reports are surfacing that British billionaire Jim Ratcliffe's company, Ineos, a prominent sponsor of Mercedes, is set to bankroll a considerable chunk of Hamilton's salary. Ratcliffe and Hamilton share a dynamic history beyond the boundaries of F1, including Hamilton's participation in Ratcliffe's unsuccessful attempt to acquire Chelsea Football Club. Now, whispers in the corridors of power suggest they're setting their sights on the esteemed Manchester United. It's said that Ratcliffe will foot 90% of the bill for Hamilton's contract, a generous commitment that also encompasses funding for Hamilton's charity, Mission 44. Toto Wolff, the Mercedes team principal, is crafting a masterstroke of an offer to keep Hamilton tethered to the team well beyond his time in the cockpit. To comprehend why this is so important, you must understand the immense value Hamilton brings to Mercedes. With over 30 million followers on social media and arguably the most recognizable face in motorsport, Hamilton's appeal is colossal. Aside from icons like James Bond and Michael Schumacher, few names resonate louder. Hamilton's enduring association with Mercedes, even post-retirement, holds immense brand promotion and advertising potential. Recognizing this, Mercedes is keen on securing Hamilton's services in an ambassadorial role, flying the Silver Arrows banner high and proud. There's more. The deal on the table also includes a 10-year contract with the Daimler Group, the owner of Mercedes-Benz. Hamilton would be rewarded with an estimated $27 million per year. The staggering sum of money set to flow into Hamilton's coffers is a testament to the colossal value Mercedes sees in his enduring association with their brand. But with that astronomical figure comes a titillating question. How will the motorsport titan deploy this financial arsenal? The answer lies in Hamilton's myriad of interests and side hustles. First up, he's leaped into the world of film as a producer and advisor for the project via Dawn Apollo Films, a production company he launched with his manager Penny. Hamilton has his sights set on a fictional film about F1 and a documentary chronicling his illustrious career. Both endeavors have received a nod of approval and financial backing from tech giant Apple, with CEO Tim Cook showing his support during the US Grand Prix. While Hamilton has a sturdy financial backbone for these initial ventures, the prospect of producing more films will see him drawing from his hefty Mercedes earnings, bringing his cinematic vision to life. And then there's Hamilton's flourishing music career. The income from his new contract could enable him to self-produce his music, retaining complete creative control. Hamilton made waves in the music world with his appearance in Christina Aguilera's 2018 song Pipe, under the pseudonym XNDA. Despite initial hesitation and anxiety about fan acceptance, Hamilton confirmed his involvement after the song's success. Hints of a new album are floating in the air, with Instagram stories from African artists and major league DJs suggesting a possible collaboration. With a vault of resources, Hamilton is set to ride the rhythm to stardom. But the story doesn't end with film and music. Hamilton is also plotting a grand entry into the world of sports management. He already owns a portion of the Denver Broncos through the Walton Peña Group. But it's the beautiful game of football that could be his next target. Following his failed bid for a stake in Chelsea Football Club, rumors are circulating that Manchester United may be in his crosshairs, especially with the club's controversial owners, the Glazer family, potentially willing to loosen their hold. Hamilton's potential move into football could see him join forces with British multi-billionaire and the Mercedes F1 team co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Ratcliffe has been open about his interest in buying Manchester United, the club he supports. Hamilton's desire to get more involved with team ownership suggests he could become a significant player in this thrilling endeavor. Whether it's illuminating the silver screen, creating music that makes hearts sing, or shaking up the sports management scene, one thing is clear. Lewis Hamilton is poised to turbocharge his legend on and off the racetrack. And for F1 fans and Hamilton devotees, it's an exhilarating ride that's just beginning. And before we shift gears and speed off, one last revelation is set to ignite a firestorm in the F1 universe. Toto Wolff, the man behind Mercedes' success, has lifted the lid on Hamilton's shocking demands. What are they, you ask? Well, stay tuned because this revelation is set to blow your racing helmets off. You won't want to miss it. But before we reveal this jaw-dropping twist, don't forget to supercharge our channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe and switch on those notifications so you'll be the first to know when we drop this bombshell. Together, let's continue this high-speed journey through the thrilling world of F1. Until next time, keep your engines revved because this racing story is far from over.